not surprised.
Okay, today I'm going to talk about shortness of breath. Shortness of breath came on well into my vitamin B12 deficiency experience, and it was one of the more scary symptoms. It kind of came on gradually, but at first I didn't really notice it. I thought it was because I hadn't been working out for over a year, and I thought maybe I'm just breathing harder just because I'm just just get out of breath easier because I haven't really moved much. Because I've always been a runner, played a lot of basketball, a lot of soccer and volleyball my entire life. I love running, going on bike rides. So it was weird to walk from the couch to the kitchen and get winded because it's like, okay, this is not my normal experience, but felt my capacity to take in a breath get smaller. Hey, real quick guys, the point of all these videos is to create an ecosystem where we all help each other to get better. You might have the answer for someone else, or they might have the answer for you. I can help you, you can help me. So I wanted to create a community where we help each other grow to be 100% healthy. So if you could please subscribe and please write your thoughts, write your comments, your experiences, and share it with the rest of us. That would be super helpful. Okay, back to the symptom. So it started off small. It was barely noticeable, but it was there. But as time went on, it just it got worse and worse. And it felt kind of like how when you're trapped underwater for just a little bit too long and you're kind of just struggling for air. I remember thinking that, how is this going to work while I'm sleeping? Because it's more and more where I have to struggle, I have to take a full breath, as time went on. And I do remember thinking, when I'm sleeping, am I getting enough oxygen? And if I'm not getting enough oxygen into my body, what other symptoms is that going to cause? Which is kind of a scary thing. I wasn't worried about not breathing at all, but definitely it concerned me not to get enough oxygen into my blood while I'm sleeping, for sure, because I can't be while I'm sleeping. So not being able to breathe normally while I'm awake was concerning, but even more concerning was those questions about while I'm sleeping. It got to a point, it continued to get worse and worse and worse, and it got to a point where I'm I feel at its worst, and I don't know if this is a reality, but the thought that kept crossing my mind is I feel like I'm getting 30% capacity, 30% of the air that I need. And I really have to, breathe it in to get a full breath. Probably every minute or two, I'd have to do that just to get a full breath, enough oxygen. And just that motion, that alone, that made me feel fatigued. And it was because it's not easy. This is supposed to be just automatic. You don't have to think about your breathing. But for this, I had to physically draw in a big breath, and that got fatiguing, especially all day, every day. I got tired. This was one of the last symptoms to come on for me. So when I started to heal, it was one of the first symptoms to leave. Again, I've seen with myself, and I've seen a lot of people talk about how the order of the symptoms, how they come on, is in reverse order is how they leave. So that was definitely the case for me here. And thank goodness, because that was a scary symptom, so I'm glad that was gone pretty quickly. So what healed me was getting enough green vegetables, fasting, extended periods of fasting, and then the vitamin B12 injections, which was the most powerful thing by far, but also potassium, making sure to get enough potassium, and vitamin D. Just get outside, get in the sun. Those things together synergistically, along with a healthy diet overall, those things just healed me pretty quickly. So if you have any experience with shortness of breath, please share your experience with the rest of us. Go ahead and check out my video here where I talk about the pain I experienced during my vitamin B12 deficiency, or check out this video right here, which YouTube thinks is best for you to watch next.